Welcome back, everybody, to a Game of Thrones. Yesterday, we killed Cthulhu and became the Drowned God religion, which is fairly inconvenient, but I thought, why not capitalize on that somewhat? Why not be the character that finally brings the Iron Islands into the throne of the First Men? So what I've done is, unfortunately, we don't really have any cast spell against it right now. We have no way to, there's no invasions, there's no war deck, there's nothing going on right now. So I figured we'll start with fabricating claims over on Harlow. I've noticed as well, we've got 5 buttons with our Marshal now. Organized raid, 93% chance yearly for free troops, basically. Okay, let's do that one too. Now, while we do that, we're going to go on a bit of a raid of Valyria. One thing we've not done this entire campaign is raiding, despite the fact that we have had the ability to raid, being, you know, a backwards culture and whatever else. So we'll try and do that. We'll sail, and because we're Ironborn now, we have the unique ability to sail right up the central river of Valyria and go to the capital of Valyria itself, see what treasures we can dig up. We'll just do a tour, really. See what treasures, see what wealth we can bring back home before we obviously finally take the war to Valyria to try and get Andals there. In the meantime, of course, Silt there, Glorious Silt, our previous character, will be carrying on her conquest of, hopefully, Dawn. It looks as if she made quite what'd she take? She took the Dawnist marches. Oh, that's not actually part of Dawn. It's part of the Stormlands. Right, okay. So she hasn't actually stepped foot in Dawn proper yet, but has taken all of Westeros. I mean, besides, I think Mandevale still has independence, but Hightower's looking at that. There's still a couple of provinces in the Stormlands as well. Besides that, though, everything is unified. It doesn't look at Mega War system. Besides that, though, everything's looking pretty good. Many of you correctly pointed out yesterday that I did add a button many eons ago to return to the old ways. However, that only works if you are Faith of the Seven, and also First Man, by the way. So we can't do that because we're not Faith of the Seven, because we are Drowned God. So that button, not really relevant. I don't mind playing Drowned God for a little bit, because our guy did literally look upon the Drowned God. He's also a lunatic, so it would make a little bit of sense. It just makes sense in terms of his character and his story that maybe he would go off the beaten path. It gives us some fun gameplay mechanics too that we can actually check out here. So, also, kind of relevant, Mountain Clansman Invasion of the Vale. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to go ahead and help out so a little bit with that one, because that does kind of concern us, given that we are the Lord of the Vale and whatever else. Shit, how are we going to fight this off? I don't think we have enough troops for that, do we? 23,000. The issue is they're on the other side of the mountains. Oh, they're not taking the pass. Sorry, I thought they were stood in the mountain pass, actually blocking our troops going by. We should be okay then. Let's get everyone together at the Eyrie, and then we'll see what we can do to help out. Do you know what? I spoke too soon. I don't think we need to do anything, because she's already well on it. Look at that. 20,000 she managed to get together in, like, no time whatsoever before we were even able to get our troops down from the Vale. Should be fine. Just thought we'd help out. Anyway, I'm not going to try and get content. Thank you very much. Oh, you know what? Look at that. We've laid the bait there. So I was 100% already. Never mind. To Valyria, then. Oh, Harsley, our son. Harsley Mudd, who is attractive. Very annoying that he's Drowned God, but that's okay. We'll give you... It might make for a good ruler of the Iron Islands, you know, someone who is First Man, so we're going to change their culture, but it's still their religion, so it's not a massive drastic change. We're not going to have loads of cultural, religious rebellions, independence factions, whatever else there. It'll be a slow change, and then maybe we can flip them over to the First Men later on. You're kind of shit, though. I guess we'll train you in pride, since we don't really have anything else. What's an attractive stone? How about... What a weird thing to say. I think I've said those exact words this series before. Have we got a marble? I think we've got a marble. What else do people make things out of? Clay. I think we've already got clay. Oh, God. Terracotta. That's a new one. I don't think we've got terracotta mud. That's nice. It's unique. It's the Iron Bot. It's a traditional Drowned God name. You wouldn't get it. Okay. Drop these troops. That war's over, and I assume she has to sue for peace there. Oh, my God. We're 30. How old is she, then? 49, my God. Okay, so it's going to be a long time before we actually inherit the Empire. Hopefully she'll get some more work in, but my God, look at that, though. Obviously, the North is all independent and kind of a bit of a state because of their own wars going on right now, but the actual center part of Westeros, the important areas of Westeros, looking very, very nice. Good job. Okay, what are we looking at in terms of boats, then? 91, is that it? Oh, God. I mean, it's a good invasion force just to go and sort of mess around in the, Valyria, see what we can dig up there. It's probably not going to be enough to assault any holdings, unfortunately. So if we take our vassal levies as well, that way we can save on a little bit of cash and obviously just pay them off with any loot that we make as well. We wrote the book Honest Recipes, which is garbage. Of course, we're a lunatic, so your books you always write tend to be garbage. Tax modifier plus 1%. Hey, with an entire empire under our belt, that actually might be quite relevant, but Besides, that's not very good at all, is it? Love to get a spare set of Valyrian steel armor. Love to get a spare Valyrian steel weapon to be like our heir's weapon. So just as we give the heir the Eyrie, that's kind of become our traditional thing to do. We'll also give them a set of Valyrian steel armor and weapons so that they can defend their title adequately. Become regent or get an honorary title. I think becoming regent of the entire realm would be kind of appropriate for our current character, given that he's in line to inherit the whole bloody realm. And then we also need an advisor. Our vassals seem to like us quite a lot as well. Robin Corbin likes us quite a lot, despite the fact that we killed his father Jeremy in personal combat, I think it was. So, whoops. Now, oh, our daughter's still around, but we had a son. Oh, is it? It's cognatic. Oh, shit, wow. Right. Okay, that changes things quite significantly then. So, do we have a daughter who's... We do have a prodigy daughter, Lomi. We could, as a lunatic man... Oh, we can't even eat our other daughters. Why can... Oh, because we're Drown God now. Obviously. Okay, so that's a bit of a shame that we aren't still our old religion. Otherwise, we'd be able to devour our other daughters and set it up so Lomi, the prodigy girl, would be the one to inherit. She's 4 years of age with a marshal of 10. She actually could be exactly the character we want to take over from us after that. Damn it, that's a real shame. Can we send these kids to, like, what if we can send them to some sort of Drowned God equivalent of a monastery? To be fair, though, they are still old gods, so I wonder if we'll be able to just send them off to the wall or something like that. I don't know. Antagonize them, plot to kill. There are probably ways we can get around this later on. Oh, very nice. Oh, of course, we are content already, aren't we? So 50% chance of losing content and 50% chance of getting +5 personal combat. Neither? Oh, hang on. I guess we got the +5 personal combat just hasn't updated yet. That sucks a little bit. Yeah, content and drunken. I'd really like to get rid of that. Yeah, we got the +5 personal combat. Hey, I don't think we'll break 1,000 personal combat, but you got to remember, as long as we're not leaving troops, people can challenge us to duels. We want to fight the 10 duels anyway, so that eventually we can try and get the bloodline, but more importantly, we want it for the personal combat skill. I thought we had more boats than that. Oh, they haven't left Crabshaw yet. Hey, excuse me. I know you're probably terrified because we're going up against full power Valyria with all of their weapons and armor and dragons, but, you know, it's going to be fun. What's your sense of adventure? No pressure, but we're also Warden of the North. Okay, thank you. I didn't really want that, but that's okay. Right, how many troops have we taken with us? We can afford a couple more, so I might split an army. We can take just shy of 1,000 troops. Here we go. This is what we're after, a challenger. A 55-year-old woman riddled with cancer. Great, that seems just completely ridiculous. Fine. A predictable result. Yeah, no shit. And that obviously gives us a little bit more personal combat. Did that say how many pretenders we've repelled? I think we'd repelled 2 so far. That might be our 3rd, but I don't remember. I'll have to check next time that we get that option. I need to split, like these guys in half. That would kind of work. Almost fills the boats fully then. To get you guys on. So we're looking at... Yeah, I think that will do. Bear in mind, it says we've got 92 boats there. We've got 94 boats because it's rounding up like point something of boat across as many armies. Okay, so we've got Lothar, Marwyn, and Martin. We can set ourselves to toggle Luther. We'll leave our guy at home. I mean, there's no point in taking him. Raiders are raiders. I suppose we could maybe get, like, I assume the Ironborn can get the Viking traits from the base game, can they? So what it might be good to do is, when the boats actually get there, to also avoid getting scurvy or whatever, set our guy as the leader, drop them off, and then as they're sieging, leave them on there, and then take them off when they're moving between provinces, if we really, really want to min-max things to that extent. Very nice. We can indeed sail right up the Valyrian River there and send our troops straight off the boats over to the province. That's nice, because that means obviously we can directly siege it down there. So, and it also means we can flee quite quickly if we see the rest of the Valyrian coming in. Now, what is interesting is this Valyria, for whatever reason, I mean, what's going on with these borders? I was going to say they're independent, but no, they're not, kind of. Oh! So, the Kingdom of Valyria... Wait, what? Hang on. Sorry, this is very confusing. So, the Kingdom of Valyria, what the hell do you have? The Kingdom of... Oh, Nugis, right. So Nugis have the actual capital, the province of Valyria. Yet, the Kingdom of Valyria is separate from the Empire of Valyria that they're at war with right now. It's a little confusing, but what it means is this guy's completely isolated, so it means that we can hopefully siege him down fairly safely. I imagine, probably a safe bet, that Valyria itself is fairly well defended at this point. Wow, look at that. Potentially 15,000 troops, and they've got a garrison of... Yeah, we're not going to be able to smash this down. We're going to have to just hope that we can... Oh, we can't even siege it, can we? We can just raid it. Oh, that sucks. Okay, they have a lot of loot available, though. Maxu, we got possible loot of 341 gold. Wow, holy shit. And again, they can't get any reinforcements here. Let's get assault on that one. Now, to obviously get the Viking trait, the Seeking trait, whatever else, you actually need to siege provinces down. We're not going to be able to do that, but what we can do is steal all of their gold and then maybe go for some less defended provinces. But like over here. Yeah, so like their external provinces here look a little more easy to knock down. Even then, they're not very good. Actually, some are at war. Oh, so yeah, some of these eastern provinces over here are much, much better. That one's quite well defended. This one's not. It's going to be a case of just picking the ones that look to be slightly less developed. Bear in mind, loot bars the actual looting value is the same regardless of the... You'll always empty it in the same amount of time. So if they had a million gold, you would be able to get that million gold in the same amount of time as if a province have 30 gold, for example. So that has worked out very, very well for us there. Let them work at their own pace. That's immediately, like, look at that. Our ship's already half filled and we've barely done anything. Oh, we've got more raiders there? Oh, no, not merged them. Oh, okay, that's cool. That gives us a little bit more of a tool to knock down some of these other provinces. We're really here for artifacts. You know, gold aside, gold is nice and all. I mean, gold is right. Okay, gold is really nice. We've already got 344. We've been here like a few days, and that's it. Right, so we've emptied that province out. What about this one? Is this one... Oh, this one we can actually knock down. Have you got anything nice for us to steal? Absolutely nothing. But you know what? We'll siege it down anyway. We can actually assault this one down. Take Assault Wife. Oh, God, yeah, because, of course, we're Ironborn. We've no need for that. We've no need for that. It doesn't make much sense. We will lose it anyway if we flip religion. We're going to go watch some more jousting. Debatable, given that we are on a different continent right now. There we go. That was so easy. All we had to do was knock down a single province. The pillaging and looting undertaken in your name has earned you a reputation as a fearsome raider. Nice, okay. They're fearing the terrible salt. We're Euron Greyjoy. It's just occurred to me, we're Euron Greyjoy. Prodigy, formidable fighter, raider, lunatic, drunkard. And I'm talking like book Euron Greyjoy, magical Euron Greyjoy, not like show Euron Greyjoy, who was just Jack Sparrow, except, you know, rated 18. This is really cool. So what does Reaver actually do for us then? Just gives us +1 martial. Hopefully we can upgrade it to Seeking like you can in the base game. I think we'll back off and we'll come back. Fuck it, that's a lot of gold. And bear in mind, we are part of the Iron Throne, so we can drop our troops off there, immediately get back on and go straight back out into Valyria again. And as we're traveling back, obviously take our guy off of leadership there, so that we can focus on other such things like dueling and what does it smell? I have to find it. That's the weird butcher, isn't it? I swear there was an event that gave us Mystic. I feel like I'm going crazy then. I can't remember what it is. We'll show around the corner, go to the garden, we'll sit on the bench for a while. That's where we meet Emmon the Master Brewer. We'll go to the garden. That's where you get Lustful. I remember, actually, Lustful really wouldn't hurt. It would make a lot of sense given our current character as well. Lustful would actually be really good just to get maybe a couple more heirs. I mean, 5 is pretty good, but we still haven't had that, like, prodigy, strong, genius son or anything like that. It's also a very nice way to build up a shitload of prestige. Actually, speaking of which, can we forge a bloodline? We might be able to forge a bloodline. Oh, shit. We're also apparently sieging down Ghost Hill, which is part of our realm. Don't do that, otherwise Silt has means to throw us in prison. We need to be very, very careful about doing that in the future. My God. Okay, so what about some of these Western Valyrian provinces? Yeah, these are also quite vulnerable. It seems like it's the Central and South Valyrian lands are the ones that really built up. It's like the capitals of the duchies are the things we really need to fear here. So, like, Oros then, can clearly see has got... Actually, even then... It's weird. Valyria is very weird. Some provinces seem like this utopia. Other provinces are just like farmland with a few hundred troops defending it. So odd. Okay, let's get these boats back in position and see if we can steal ourselves. Should probably go for specifically people with Valyrian steel, Valyrian armor, for example. Probably going to try and go for it all, but this guy would make a good target. 2 dragon horns? Holy shit, wow. 2 dragon horns, 2 different dragon eggs, 2 dragon skulls, and a dragon bone sword. Dragon bone, it's got everything. Glass candles, the lot. And that's your capital, is it? This one here. A lot of troops, but it's nothing we can't knock down. We've got double his defenders in troop count. She's kicked us from the council. Whatever, I don't care about you. Okay, let's do it. This seems pretty fun. Right, here we go. Let's get our guys on here, and then, of course, bring... Actually, just as we're about to knock it down, we'll bring him onto the center, because it's only when the actual province falls. Oh, shit. Twins. One of them died, though. Darian Mudd, another prodigy, lost there. That's a real shame. I won't bother naming her. Angie, more like angry because his twin died. Very sad, very, very tragic. There we go. Words fail me, but Angry Mud. Well, Angry Mud, that's so good. Etiquette for Angry Mud. Let's teach him to not... You don't need to be so angry, okay? We actually can't forge that bloodline, probably because we forged one not so recently. Yeah, Champion Blood of King's Salt. Right, that's it. We've already done it. Okay, never mind then. That's a shame. Even though it's not active, doesn't really matter too much. See the round prosper. Technically, raiding doesn't count as going to war, so I feel like that one's quite easy to do. Now, if we really want, we could use this, Wait, do any of these count as... I'm pretty sure they're all Bravos, but there's no reason why we couldn't start setting up a realm over here. That way we could raid into Valyria directly from Essos, like a little beachhead. Probably pay for itself in no time with the amount of loot we could bring in. Narbut Greygate, a 55-year-old man riddled with... I'm sensing a theme here. Another old cancerous person. It's very weird. We should be able to beat these guys fairly... Oh, shit. My bad. I forgot that was the thing in the Game of Thrones one, isn't it? Emperor Aelor of Valyria has declared Emperor Aelor's retaliation. Because we raided him, he has now launched an all-out war. The might of Valyria is against us. And they can declare that against us. Why? Why just us? Why not our liege? I don't know. De jure over Tarth. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Well, this could be a problem. How many men has he got again? 27,000. Then he's bought in another... So we're looking at Dragonstone with 1,000. That's not really relevant. 14,000. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Right, we're looking at about 50,000 men. So we got a choice here. We could bounce back to the Vale and kind of hide. And maybe use some of this money to hire mercenaries instead. Then, if we force them into war reparations, I imagine we'll make a fortune, won't we? If we enforce demands, we get 636 gold because the Empire of Valyria declared war. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay. He loses 100 prestige and we imprison the Emperor of Valyria, though. Hang on. And we can revoke his artifacts. We might be able to take his dragon eggs from him. Even if we don't want to use them ourselves, we could sell them off or give them to our kids or something. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in. We'll try and fight Valyria in a war. Why the hell not? She's not going to give us a personal guard. Kind of understandable, really, given that you'd be throwing him into the meat grinder at this stage. What we got was 15 gold. Damn, that's what this whole war was over. So what did we steal overall? Like 350 gold? Brilliant. The theme... raiding... Oh, those were raiders. I didn't even realize that that event actually fired. Not much of a surprise, given that it was like, what, 97% chance yearly, something like that? Okay, troops, assemble. We're going to need your help here. So what are we looking at in terms of our own troop count? Not good. 15,000 men. Now, we have terrain on our side. They have to send over small shipments of troops at a time. We've got all of our force unified, and we've got a great commander to lead them in the form of Salt the Eloquent here. So this is going to be, it's going to be a hell of a showdown. I honestly wasn't expecting to fight Valyria this early on. Understandably, really. But let's see what we can do. Okay, good luck, team. So they've got... Okay, we need to stop this from happening. So you see where they're dropping off like this 4,000 or so? If this gets out of hand, they are going to be able to get quite a mighty force on the mainland. So let's go... Salt in the center, Lothar, and Martin. Wait, we have mercenary bands vassalized. Okay. Not many, but you know what? Even these few troops are going to help out a little bit there. Right, go for it, team. And Wickenden has decided to turn their backs on us and not help us out in the war against Valyria. Doesn't seem entirely fair that our vassals can decide to do that, but that's okay. Ask my friends to join the war. Ask Grandpa, join me, please. Peter of Southmere, with your 1,000 men, you will change the tide of this war against the whole Valyria. What do you mean you're not interested in it's a death sentence? Yeah, he actually did say no. Wow, what a fucker. Okay. It's a good start, though. You know, it's a good start to killing some troops. So they're 8%. That, as far as I'm concerned, means that we've got victory. They're only sending small amounts of ships. Why are they only... Surely they've got more fleets than this. Are they just not organizing properly? What's going on? They've only got... You're telling me the entirety of Valyria have 253 boats? That seems unreal. Given the amount of land they've got, given that Valyrian is a peninsula, you'd think they'd have a lot more ships than that. Okay, well, this might be an easy one war then. Thank you, my man. A tithe is not really what we need right now. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for there. Look at the size of that army. Okay, that'll bring in some war score. Okay, bring them together, team. Let's get these guys reinforced. And what are we looking at there? I'm still making sure we've got our best commanders, which we didn't have. Okay, Salt, Jamos, 13,000. We are not moving a lot yet, so we can back out of this. However, they're not at high morale, and we outnumber them. We outnumber them by, like, almost 30,000 men. The only problem is they got mountain, and we're taking a river crossing. Yikes. What do you think? Oh, it's hills, not mountains. Okay, that's not nearly as bad. We have a lot of cavalry, though, coming from the Vale. We actually have a good amount of cavalry this time. And they could reinforce higher, but they have no other reinforcements coming in now, so this might be a decisive end to the war. I'm gonna roll the dice. Worst case, what do? We pay war reparations if we lose. Not that I'm planning. Oh, they actually left behind a small fort. Oh shit, they moved quite fast. Okay, and now they're gonna reinforce and lose again. They're taking a river crossing, I assume. We've got the hill defense now. Well, this is bad. This is bad tactics from the AI there, I will admit. That was really dumb. As he's not got dragon, has he? Oh god. That's the one thing that will ruin this war for us, is obviously they turn up with dragon riders, things like that. Even with my injury, my strike shall be quick. We're injured? No? Oh, because of our eye? Okay. He will suffer. I agree. Strike. It's all over now. He's down on the floor. We shot him with our bow. I can't imagine having no depth perception helps out with being... Can you... I'm not sure about that one, Chief. What's the science behind that? Can you shoot good with only one eye? Not entirely sure. Look, Game of New Gis is gone. We can slay him, send a message back to Valyria that even their strongest commander stands no chance. Or we just chuck him in prison. I think we're throwing him in prison. He's probably worth way more to us alive right now, given that this whole thing was about loot anyway. You know. So we got 6,000 troops over there. As long as we can't have these forces join, I think we're going to be good. Okay, nice work. There we go. Your enemy, Archon Aranos. That's a big kill right there. The Archon of Lorath destroyed. Very nice. Now, when we defeat people with Valyrian steel, there's a chance that during the battlefield duel, they can, you know, chuck it on the floor to us to try and escape. that we've had that option many times. We can leave them Valyrian Steel to avoid a battlefield duel. They might do that if they meet our guy on the battlefield. Bear in mind, he is an absolute monster of a man right now. No good armor and weapon, though, I don't think. We've got the bow. I think our armor's pretty crappy, though, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Cavalry, given that we're coming from the Vale. To be honest, even from the Vale, there's not much cavalry we've got right now. Unless we specifically want to try and build up cavalry. I think heavy infantry is a better, safer bet. What's our army composition? 4,076 heavy infantry and then 233 pikemen. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. Prepare to die. Tyvas come. Let's see if we can kill... Oh, he's the High Storm Singer of the Valyrian Faith. He's the equivalent of their Pope, by the way. He's also got a load of good stuff. Wow, he's got a load of good stuff. Okay, cool. Prepare to die. We'll take him out again. We might get his Valyrian Steel. And my strike will be quick. Strike, and he's dead. He's gone. Victory is mine. And do we get anything out of it? He just gets some morale. That's a shame. It's a shame he doesn't, like, immediately drop on the floor and lose all his stuff, you know, Rumwell style. My brother, Prince Manure, the Unready of the Vale. Oh, shit. Sorry, the Westerlands. She gave him the Westerlands. Wow, we have really conquered Westeros then, huh? House Mud in the Vale, House Mud in the Westlands. Obviously, House Mud as the overall king of everything. Mandevale's been assimilated, so I think the Stormlands is also ours. It's just Dawn to go now at this stage. Very nice. Call for a court position at once. Okay, sure. I don't know why that's our job. Very weird, because we're an independent realm. I have no idea why. Okay, let's send down some of these troops. Stop these armies getting together. Oh, we can get a cat. +1 health. Yeah, you know what? I think we'll need that right now. What do you want to name it? What do dragons not like? Euron Greyjoy. We could name the cat Scorpion. How do you spell that? Like the bow and arrow. I say the bow and arrow, like the big siege weapon. Is it like that? Scorpion? Scorpion? I think it's Scorpion, isn't it? Like that. I don't remember. You know what? That's what you called. Scorpion, my pet cat. It's a traditional... If it's spelt wrong, okay, it's an Ironborn name. It's very traditional. You wouldn't understand. Itching for a fight. Is this giving us duel experience? I don't think it is, because they're all running away in fear. It's only 418 personal combat, so I don't think we're actually improving at all from that, are we? This is fun. I'm glad we got to see the might of Valyria. You know what? Suddenly, I'm feeling like this endgame goal of this campaign. Granted, it's not an offensive war, so the realm was mighty shattered there. Oh, even as a commander, we get people join us. Okay. What? How are we supposed to know how many we've beaten? Normally it says, doesn't it, somewhere? Like, oh, you've defeated this many people. I don't know. Okay, skip the dual engine. Killed him. Fine. One more to the pile. At least get some more prestige out of that. It is sleeping or cuddling on my lap. Scorpion is a precious angel. I do not understand how something can be so calm one moment, only to fly across the room the next. When she gets these fits, it climbs all over my belongings. It's only a matter of luck if something does not break. It's just playing. If something breaks, I can easily replace it. We can let the cat do whatever it pleases. Lose 31 gold. Come here, kitty. No, not that one. Run after the cat and stop it ruining everything. You know, breaking our glass candles and whatnot. 50% chance our cat is going to stress us out. Or, we can punish the cat if it breaks anything. 50% chance the cat runs away and finds a new home. No, we'll replace it. It's 31 gold for our lovely pet cat Scorpion. Our own wars continue, so we will rejoin the realm after this war with Valyria is over. What the fuck do you mean they've all splintered away like that? How can they refuse our call to arms after... Damn Mega War system. Okay, oh, we've accidentally sired a child. What if we name her a liar? Our wife's not going to be upset by the fact that we've... Okay, I'm going to say no. We've gained Wrath, which is probably good for a character who we want to be this great conqueror. Is she bothered? Unrewarded service. She clearly doesn't care that much. Shut up. Very clever. They thought they'd attack somewhere where we weren't paying too much attention to. Of course, Cracklaw Point here, I completely forgot, to be honest, but that was part of our realm. Yeah, let's go and stop this from happening. They actually almost got a successful siege off there. Oh, goddammit, as if they just outrun our... Damn it! Fucking movement lock every time. Okay, I'm going to assume they're going in that direction, so we're just going to... There we go, got him. Thank you, goodbye. That's another Archon leading the troops. I want to kill all of these Valyrian Archons. Oh, that was the High Storm Singer again. 68%, and this is the might of Valyria. A few hundred men, led by kings who have no idea how to handle themselves on the battlefield. Not like Salt. Not like our best boy Salt right now. Unreal. 426 personal combat. Actually, something's going right over here. And another... Okay, another duel. Here we go. Skip the duel engine. Obviously, I can only assume that we've got to be close, right? We can also go on a warrior pilgrimage now because we have a leadership trait. Very cool. We'll deal with that after this war with Valyria is all said and done. There is someone on the bounty board. Let's hunt him down in between these regular battles with Valyria. This is so... I just can't believe how weak they are. Honestly, can't... I mean, it's just finally crossed the narrow sea. They're at massive disadvantage just because the AI is kind of crap. Don't tell Paradox I said that. Yeah, this is not impressive. To be honest, it's getting to the stage now where we might have to take the fight to them because I think they've got so much infighting in their own realm that they're not even bothering to come after us anymore. Oh, wait, that's not even a Valyria... Sorry, where's the Emperor? Where's his capital? What... What, Elos? Where is Elos? It sounds Valyrian. I have no idea. Go to location is not working. Okay, I think the Emperor might be unlanded. Don't question it, really. Okay, 16,000 men left. What is he doing right now? He's only at war with us. And he's just got troops sort of hanging around Pentos. Maybe they're picking up more men. Or, alternatively, we do take the fight to them. Might be a bad idea. Let's see what else he does. He's got 165 galleys just sat there. So, maybe he'll drop off a decent army. We'll wait and see what he does with this one, then. Was that it? He dropped off... You're actually joking. He actually dropped off a single man. Get the boats. Come on, then. We'll take the fight to them. Maybe we could take the Emperor of Valyria as our prisoner. Where is he, then? I'm gonna track him down. He's all the way up at Lorath now. Okay, turn these boats around. Let's see what we can find. And you know what? If we have to siege down random provinces up around Cohor, Lorath, whatever, it'll still help out with the war, huh? So I just personally want to take the Emperor prisoner, so that way we're going to take him prisoner either way, but it would end the war sort of immediately, huh? There he is. Let's see if this is enough. He might run away. Oh, shit. Lordship of Orkmont. Absolutely. Right, move on to the next province in the Iron Islands, then. This something and is probably the only way we can take the whole thing. You really are Hand of the King. You're shit. We'll deal with it after the war's over, because otherwise it will might affect things. Harlaw? I think Harlaw's the next good one. I don't know why, but Nettlemont doesn't exist. Maybe there's some lore reason. Maybe it wasn't built up for I don't know, after Aegon's conquest, something like that. I'll show her. Or I'm sorry, Lomi. Lomi is the daughter we actually kind of want to play as. She's rowdy, okay. That's pretty good. Affectionate's bad, but curious is good. Fine. Brooding, timid. Brooding is good. Timid is bad. That's okay. That's fine. An appropriate relic to steal from this guy. History of the Ironborn. Thank you very much. And we'll just go for some generic sieging now, then. 68%. It's probably going to take quite a long time before we, oh, God. Ask my friends to join the war, whatever. It's going to be a long time before this war's going to be over, I think. God, was that it? We literally cut a swath from Lorath down towards the sort of Rhoynar area, and that's all it took. Brilliant. The war against Valyria is over. The Emperor of Valyria is now nicely in our prison. Huh. Yep, there we go. And all of our bloody Turncoat vassals. Look at how many turned against us towards the end there. Refused to join our war. However, we might be able to get a good glimpse at what the kingdom's like now. So still missing Dawn. The North is still in that massive fucking civil war. This is not ending, is it? Yeah, it is a northern civil war to increase council power, so that's going to be going on for quite a long time. Lord Paramount Cregan of the North is winning, though. I was kind of hoping that she would... Oh, he's Hill Clansman? What the hell? I was kind of hoping that that Silt would say to them, hey, end your war in exchange for, you know, prestige, gold, whatever it is they demand. A little bit annoying. So, now we go on a warrior pilgrimage to actually see if we can build up even further beyond. So, we might be able to hit 500 personal combat today, which would be very, very nice. And here we go. Okay, another one. Skip the dual engine. Predictable result. Obviously, is that enough? I have no idea what we're up to. Normally, I thought it normally said you repelled X amount of pretenders. Maybe because we already have Champion Blood, we can't get it again. Because we got it Manure Mud. So, like, 2 characters ago we got it. I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work. But, I mean, it's getting us personal combat if nothing else. Other son, Timond, Tristopher. That's a good name. That's a strong name of house mud that we haven't had for quite some time. You know what? Struggle, Tristopher. Struggle. That seems like good education for him as well. Tristopher, of course, being the Hammer of Justice. Seems kind of appropriate for the house. Carlin, Lord of the Giants Lance. Welcome, Lord. I'll also ship him off a gift as well, just to shut him up. Oh, God, what's happening? Alistair Hightower is going against... Oh, is he going for rebellion? War against the tyranny. Oh, my God. The Reach, the Westerlands, Blackwood, the Bay of Crabs, Rosby, Stokeworth. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, we're going to have to actually help out with this war, because this is a massive Westeros-scale civil war. Oh, come on. She might just have fucked everything up. Well, hang on. If they win, and she has a legitimate heir, they'll just depose her and we'll take over the realm. It's not independence or anything. It's just a war against tyranny. So, maybe if she did lose, it wouldn't be that big a problem, huh? Okay, so let's spend... I'm spending as high as possible as well on these daughters, even though chances are we just want to play as Lomi. We might as well make sure all the heirs are coming out the best possible. That way, if we don't end up getting to play as Lomi, it's not a big deal, is it? I feel like I should help her out. I mean, we could go for... God damn. No, let's just go home. Let's just see what this war does. If they win, we take the throne. If they lose, everything's back to normal and peace is restored. So it makes no difference. I think that's fine. That's okay with me. We can afford to really just sit around and do nothing here. Let's build up our own skills. Why would we care about that? We're a nuts pirate bloodlord, so I think we've got bigger things to worry about, like making sure we're capable of killing a dragon, such as our character's dream. We're roaming an old and lonesome road when suddenly we come to face with a shiny demon in the middle of the road. He announces himself as Orvo, Swordmaster. Right, okay, I'm ready for anything. can give us brawny. There's a 15% chance we die. Nah. 3% chance we die on that one. There's a chance we get wounded, main, but we can heal ourselves up. And 56% chance of nothing happening, but it costs us 50 gold. Fuck that. So the best we can get out of this is brawny. But to get brawny, I mean, it's a 20% chance. Either that, we're much, much more likely to get wounded or maimed. And then there's also almost an equal chance to die. I think we'll say I have no need for your counsel. There's very little it can teach us at this point anyway. She's dead. Her heir, Lord Emmon Mudd. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who? What? Our son? Oh, God. Shit. Our son's son. Right, because primogeniture. Oh, my God. And we weren't viable. We weren't viable because we were away from court. I have no idea. We need to go for primogeniture then, otherwise we're going to lose control of the realm. Like, us as a player is going to lose control of the realm. How frustrating. We need to have no regency and no count or higher, so we can change that immediately when we get back, so it's not a big deal. Then our firstborn son, who's very good, by the way, prodigy, willful. Okay, this is actually not a big deal at all. Don't worry about it. This is absolutely fine. We just flip to only men, and then he, as our firstborn son, becomes our heir, and then we'll play as him who's already inherited the realm. That's absolutely fine by me. Not a problem there at all. That actually might have been exactly what we need to unify everything and get a good character next generation. Okay, so this is a little bit better chance. So try to find a merchant and buy the first edible thing you see. We lose 25 gold or we get hungry. Hunt a big game. There's a 33% chance to get hungry, but if we pass that check and get, which is obviously quite likely, 67%, then there is a 14% chance of being brawny. Hunt a small game, nothing happening, no fasting as part of the training, we just gain hungry. I think we might as well just go for that one. Worst case scenario, we get wounded. Best case scenario, we get brawny. So, yeah, go for it. Come on, brawny, brawny, brawny. We actually got it! The madman. Okay, personal combat skill plus 20. That is fantastic. Wow, that really worked out quite well, didn't it? So when we get home from this, we're not only going to get brawny from that, and obviously the personal combat that comes along with it, but we will also, sure, we'll attempt, whatever. We'll also get, and the whole point of these pilgrimages, I think was the word they use, is to upgrade your leadership traits. So we can go from heavy infantry leader to, like, mighty heavy infantry leader. Really good boy when it comes to leading, oh, something like that, whatever it's called. It should be quite a nice upgrade to our martial skill, technically, as well. King of Westeros, I am the name of the father, don't you dare. He means us. He's talking about us. He's not talking about the false gods. He's talking about us. Sorry, how is our... He named our sister the Queen of the Trident. Oh, fuck. So, hang on, we've got control of the Wester... No, Lannisters are back in control of the Westerlands. I was going to say, we got the Westerlands, the Trident, and the Vale, but no, apparently they managed to claw that one back. What the hell's going on with this? Peasant revolt? Liberation. Oh, yeah, we should help out with this. That's a lot of people. Wow. Day is coming to an end, and you see there is an inn not far. Upon entering, it's frequently by the most civilized peasants and ruffians. While fraying yourself away to the owner, I don't know what that means. A loudmouth fella starts making fun of your noble and coloured outfit. I do have a coloured outfit. That's very kind of beige and other shades of brown. Start a bar fight. What will that give us? There's a chance we gain strong. Oh my god. So I guess we upgrade Brawn and Strong. 11% chance we can gain Strong from that, which would be incredible. Then we'd be Prodigy, Attractive, and Strong. My god. 9% chance of dying. Rent the hole and everyone out. There's a chance of getting Greedy or Proud. Greedy would be quite good. Ignore him and rent a single room. 33% chance we gain Humble. Okay. I'm going to go for that one. Fuck it. Oh, we just lost gold. That's a shame. I kind of wanted Brawny there. Hey! Tristan is speaking to us. The blood of Tristram throws through my veins. It's days since he walked the earth and abandoned our old god's faith. Our old god's faith, though I do see merit in the ways that help shape such a legend. The gods beat directly through my blood. I repent. We're hearing Tristan from all those many, many, many years ago. Like, actually, a very long time ago. Almost 1,000 years ago. I repent. We have flipped to old gods. Can we now go... So we're old gods, heresy. Can we now just abandon heresy and go back to the... Nope. Oh, fuck me, really? Very annoying. I was kind of hoping we could embrace new old gods rather than old gods, but apparently not. Who's head of the religion, then? High Lordship of the... Who's head of the religion? Oh, so it is him. Right. Hey, do you want to convert me, boy? Oh, I mean... That's why we couldn't inherit. Surely. Because if we inherited it, then... We'd have been a foreign religion, and it's a religious title. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but that might be part... part of what contributed to us being completely skipped over in primogeniture. We are home and we gain warrior leader. Very nice. So that's the real reason to go on these pilgrimages, like I said. Let's take a look what we get out of that then. 30% to heavy foot troops. That's quite nice. That's like a really good bonus. Man, our guy is probably the best military character we built this entire campaign. I mean, he hasn't got strong, but brawny, duelist, formidable fighter, wrath, zealous. I mean, the 486 personal combat is just kind of the cherry on the cake along with everything else we've got going on here. Let's go out again. See, it's got to be... there was a way to get Mystic, I'm sure of it. I don't remember the way to do it. Buy the blue wine, get more Shade of Evening. That way when we die, they stack. So the Shade of Evening that we bought previously and that one will stack together. We can also drink it, can't we? I swear to God there was like a way to consume Shade of Evening. Maybe we have to be a Mystic for that as well. Okay, fair enough. So with this guy then, I mean, that's really all we can do with him for now. I'm pretty happy to leave it there. I'm going to assign him to the guardian of his son, just to ensure that he's getting a half-decent education. Or we can, we're not the best educator, but we can actually do things with his traits, you know, we can kind of influence this. We are diligent as well, which does contribute to that. We've got some really good traits we might want to pass on. Brave, gregarious, just... Actually, no, we are a good character. The only thing that I don't like is content. And drunkard, but obviously drunkard doesn't really tend to be a personality thing, huh? So, let's leave it there for today. This is really great. We've somehow maneuvered into a fantastic situation, completely on purpose, obviously. I've been planning this ahead for episodes and episodes. Definitely not completely random. We beat Valyria. We have a prodigy on the throne. Our mother was deposed. What a tyrant. I wonder what happened to her. Also, we've still got the Emperor of Valyria in our prison. Thank you all for watching. You know, there are certain things I just tend to forget, you know. Thank you to the insane top tier level patrons making the series possible. And those people are Alchemia, Anthony Gawley, Sinikurito, Moses, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Ben Hofflin, Chesty, Croesus, Donald, Dylan of Gondolin, Fakuna Vasquez, Frederick, Gogolus, Harik, Harry McGowan, Iguana Squad, James Shea, Jonah Waters, Justin Wallace, Kanan Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Norstrus, Necrophilin, Pelvis Presley, Rodin, Scott, Skaz, Smegmastain, Somnus, Shea, T-Bag Cruz, The One Ring, Tom Terror 18, Tyler Kendall, Tyler McClan, Vacuous Backers, Varagon, William Green, and Zazzy7011. Thank you all for your support at the Insane Tier Levels on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible in the first place. Much appreciated. Big shout out to these guys. And thank you as well to Uwu Daddy, Asro, Anna Person, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Anchor, Attila, Austin Taylor, Betimus Max, Better Valerian, Black Double H, Blood for the Blood God, Wayne Gunn, Chris, Corgi Circus, Dapper Go, David Van Diepen, Daniel Pete, Don, Dunk217, Emerald Beam, Foosh, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Gothamo, Grey, Haji Dumar, I am Sagataire, Icy the Great, Jackson P, Jay Lera, Jacob Wolfie, Jason Sushu, Jose, Jeebus Crust, Joran De Vries, Jessica Smith, Jilps, Lucky Sister, Jilly Vondel. I've never actually considered why is she lucky? I don't remember the backstory behind that. Joseph Beer, Justin Plock, Justin Rules, Justin Walters, Lepus, Luana Thomas, Luke Wallace, Manuel Bosic, Mustolp, Monty, Mercy Sampson, My Name Isn't Dio, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick Noah Gallimore, Organised Confusion, Pan Samu, Panthpearl, Peyton Denisar, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Ryan Hooper, Sam Keir, Shardul, Shari, Smirtworm, Smooth Octopus, Socrates, Super Nanny 089, Sweet Sea, Talar, Fudo Mambo, Void Prince Kibo, Will Wade, Wilson, Tef Wolfie, Yellow 4, Yorkus, Zach, Zetlock, and Zico2. Thank you all for your support. See you guys all tomorrow for... We're coming up to the finale here. It's just dawn and we know we can beat Valyria, so damn, I would say maybe another week.